Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Students of Gaming. This is Professor Twain, and I'm here with KY, Tone, and CarmelloVision. We're still reeling a bit from what's been happening, from Sayori's unfortunate death to all of the weird shit that's been going on now.
Be a therapist, though.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
Well, me and KY were talking about it after the last session, and what really bothered me, I mean, yes, I was upset that our friend is gone, but what really bothered me was that the game is not allowing us to mourn, because nobody else is aware that she was there.
It's
Only us, the player, is aware that Sayori is a character. So
Right.
it's like we're not allowed to mourn.
Exactly, because
Lots
nobody's
of
helping
factors,
you to mourn either. Like, nobody's like sad, like, oh my god, Sayori. It was just like, hey, it's just us three in this club now.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Okay.
yes, I believe you completely. This has never been a club in the past with one extra person that I was best friends with.
Exactly.
We grew up together.
The game doesn't acknowledge.
Well, not anymore. All right, so Yuri stands up, excuse me, and practically rushes out of the classroom.
I'm running.
What on earth was that about? Rupert? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does that sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Alright, so who do we go with first, since Yuri is not an option?
Oh.
I don't remember who we appealing this poem to.
I don't remember either.
It doesn't matter.
Anybody
We're
specific?
gonna show them both either
Yeah.
way, right?
Yeah, we'll start with Natsuki.
I was gonna say
Natsuki.
do that first.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday.
Bullshit.
Hey,
It's
she
pro-
writes some good poems.
She does. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh, I was doing Monica's voice for some reason.
Oh, man.
Nah.
Huh?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Jeez.
Ooh.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
He's a different person, though.
He is different.
Yeah.
It's probably because he doesn't have a best friend like Sayori.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Oh, here we go. This is Eagles Can Fly again. Do you want to recite this again?
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Very
Deep.
well said.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote that.
I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Unlike middle school, where everybody's expecting to be very unsophisticated. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then it falls flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
She is super pleased with herself. You see that like smile?
It's a good fucking poem.
That was
She's like,
actually really good.
she's just like, yeah,
People try.
yeah.
Dude,
You did.
I worked hard on that shit, but it was actually kind of easy.
I guess more went into that than I realized. That's kind of like a backhanded compliment.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Mm-hmm. Shark Tooth.
Pro gamer. what pro gamer?
MLG Pro.
MLG Pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't
GGez.
Did you?
GG.
GGez is what she said when she got done with that poem. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, go to Monika.
Monica.
Hi, Rupert. I know we just talked, but I'm gonna greet you again as though we hadn't. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Hey, you're part of the club.
Don't worry, Rupert. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Except for me. I'm never embarrassed. Look how I flutter my skirt up in the air. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yep, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I just want to get it over with. Great job, Rupert. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something like this deep. Something deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when you put in some effort. That's not very fair, you dumb son of a bitch. Well, I guess that worked anyway. You fooled me, you! That's when he eats the Mento. When he tries, like, alright, time to try. Mentos.
Monica's like, yeah.
You! Good job. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression she's just totally given up on people.
Jesus.
How do you do that in high school? Like, you're in high school. If you're 70 and you've given up on people, I understand. But high school?
So
Yeah.
emo.
Yeah.
We got a long way to go.
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri!
I'm back.
My ears were burning. Look how red they are.
I got some red ass ears right now. Did I miss anything? Can't hear shit, Captain.
Yeah. Not really. We weren't talking about you at all. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Condescending bitch, eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose
I thought that said mother for a second. Thanks, Mom!
Go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
She's good at
Well,
everything, isn't she?
That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Oh, we did this, I think, already, too. I gotta... Sorry. Unfog my glasses because I hate her handwriting. Hole in Wall by Monica. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my buried eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. God, I hate her writing. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
I don't remember that one.
It's different. Actually, she wrote it differently. I think it was the same title.
Yeah, it was called Hole in Wall, but
yeah, I think you're right.
It was about like
a noisy neighbor.
Yeah,
a boyfriend or some shit like that. Like I was the hole in the wall or something like that.
It was still confusing, but
wait a minute.
It was different. It was about. I was imagining like a dude punching a hole in a wall. Yeah, a noisy neighbor or maybe like a domestic dispute or something like that.
This one seems more pointed towards.
She's aiming them at people.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah, it is. You are correct. All right, cool. All right, on the next episode of Students of Gaming, we will tell Monica what we thought of her old but new poem. So until next time, everyone, class dismissed.